Hello, this is my fourth and final video for corporate finance in the spring. For our last video, we need to describe the effect of diversification on portfolio risk. So each investment comes with a risk of loss. The higher the potential returns, the higher the risk you have. If you have a portfolio with many investments, each individual investment can come with a risk of potential problems. All of this risk of investment in your portfolio is combined to make the overall risk. To keep the risks at bay, the investor should monitor portfolio risks to make sure they have a variety of investments whose high and low risks offset each other, kind of like a balance. So what is a portfolio? A portfolio is a grouping of financial assets such as stocks, bonds, commodities, currencies, and cash equivalents. They are typically held directly by the investor or by financial professionals or money managers. So what is diversification? Diversification, also known as asset allocation, is a risk management technique that mixes a wide variety of investments within a portfolio. The reasoning behind this strategy is mainly based off the idea that a portfolio constructed from different kinds of investments will, on average, yield higher returns and pose lower risk than any individual investment found within the portfolio. So an example of this could be if you were Canadian and you only invested in Canadian stocks, a way to diversify would be to invest in stocks in the US or Europe or other countries. So 3 pros to diversification. The first is that it could give you lower risk. The more you spread your assets out, the less likely that a single event will negatively impact your portfolio. So a single negative event on one of your stocks doesn't necessarily mean that your whole portfolio will be in jeopardy. The second pro provides that diversification provides more opportunity. So with additional opportunities, there could be more risk. However, the hope is that you will make savvy choices that bring balance to your financial portfolio to make you more likely to take chances for good investments in the future. The third pro is that diversification protects and grows your investments. Once accustomed to diversifying, you may find it easier to practice diversification in your own life. It can allow you to learn patience and savvy when it comes to financial decision making. Diversification within the financial portfolio shows to be a very important factor, as having investments with high and low risk factors will balance it out. There's 2 key points when considering diversification, however. The first is the principle of diversification. This states that spreading out an investment across a number of assets eliminates some but not all of the risk. The second key factor is that a minimum level of risk cannot be eliminated simply by diversification. Basically, the two of these points say that diversification reduces some risk, but only up to a point. Thank you.